Hello everyone, very good morning and good evening to all. Let us start our today's session. Today we will start with the next transformation is called lookup transformation. So lookup transformation is very important transformation. Most of the real-time mapping we will use this transformation. So what is this lookup? So in our Excel sheet we have the concept called VLOOKUP, right? So VLOOKUP means we need some data. So we look up that particular data from other sheet or in the same sheet, we will fill it up. Similarly, we have already seen joiner transformation, homogeneous join, heterogeneous join. So both we have seen. What is joiner will do? So we need some informations. So for this particular matching column, we will join it and then we will get the remaining column details, right? So lookup is nothing but, okay, I need some details. So here I have one table. Okay, assume that. So here I have one table. I have some ID column here, some ID column. Okay, some product ID. So product ID is coming from the source, but I do not know what is the product name. So simply I'm getting the product ID. So product ID we have, but product name I have in different table. So then how can I get? Okay, this is the product table. So here also I have the product ID, right? So product ID. So product description, but I need a description for this product ID. So what is the product ID is coming from here from the left hand side. So product ID 100 is coming from the source end. One record it's coming product ID 100. For that I need product description. So this 100 I will take it from here. I will join it with this product ID. Okay, here 100, if any 100 is there, it will match, and the respective product description we will get it. Okay, for example, you have the Aadhaar ID, Aadhaar number. So by using, so you are having some bank, only Aadhaar number we have. So can I get your name and mobile number? Yes, we have them. So definitely we need to have some government authentication, authorization to get the values. But if I have that authorization, yes, I will have the Aadhaar table. So with this Aadhaar number, I can go and hit this table, get all the details like name, mobile number, other details I can read, date of birth, address, everything we can get it right. So this is the similar way we will do in our lookup. Okay, so you can ask me the questions. Already we have source joiner and joiner transformation. Then why do we need extra one transformation? In source transformation, we can do only source side, we can do the joins, right? So all the tables should be in the same database. So why do we need joiner? Joiner means heterogeneous sources. Okay, this is different sources, this is different sources, and then you can have another sources also. Heterogeneous sources we can join by using joiner. Common column it's needed. We can perform inner join, master outer, detail outer, full outer join, right? So these type of joins we can perform. And why do we need lookup? So anywhere in the pipeline. So here joiner is there in the source side, right? Source side only we can join. But this lookup, so I'm creating lot of transformation logic. Okay, transformations we are using lot of transformations. So I have many transformations here. With this transformations, data is flowing from one end to another end. So this way it's flowing one end to another end. So in that case, I have to get the details in the midstream of the pipeline. Okay, here I have the data. I need to look up. I need to get the details. So this way, if I want to get, yes, I can go for the lookup. So lookup transformation is a transformation anywhere in the pipeline. We can look up some values. We can get the values here. So in IICS also, we have connected and unconnected lookup. So connected means the transformation will be there in the pipeline. If it is unconnected means the transformation will not be there in the pipeline. Okay. Similarly, we have cached lookup, uncached lookup. So both we have. By default, lookup is cached lookup only. We can go for uncached lookup also. So based on the data, it will do that. And we have the lookup types like a persistent lookup, static lookup. Okay, so dynamic lookup, cache, all this we have. So we will see one by one all the concept. And for example, if I take this particular one, so what is lookup? So lookup transformation used to retrieve the data based on specified lookup condition. Okay, based on the lookup condition, we have to retrieve the data. We can go for lookup transformation. So lookup transformation to retrieve values from a database table for a code. So we can have the code number ID column from the source data. Yes, we can get the source data. We have the connected lookup, unconnected lookup. We have this way. So this is connected lookup. For example, this is connected lookup. This is our source, product ID, supplier ID. Many ID columns is coming from the source. We have the source transformation. Okay, so in Informatica IICS, we do not have any source qualifier. We have source transformation only. But here in the target, our next transformation, I need product name and product description. Do we have any product name here from the source? No, we do not have any product name. Product description, no, but I need here. So then I can look up. Okay, anywhere in the pipeline to bring the data, look up the data, product ID we can match and take the data outside. So this transformation is called lookup transformation. This transformation there in the pipeline, so it is called connected lookup. So whatever we have seen for our joiner transformation, so that we will take it for, so this one. So we can look up table or flat files. Similarly, source also a table or flat files. So lookup transformation is always left outer join. Okay, sometimes interview they will ask, so what is the difference between joiner and lookup transformation? So joiner, by using joiner, we can perform 4 types of join, but by using lookup transformation, we can perform only one join, that is called left outer join. Okay, how do you say this left outer join? For example, left, we are getting 100 records. Okay, so from left table, which is left table here? The source table is left table. So this is our left table. Lookup table is right table always. So source, I'm getting 100 records. So this 100 records will flow to target, all the 100. And for this product ID, we need to take product name description. For example, product ID, some value is coming. Okay, some 1000 it's coming, product ID. So here 1000 is there. 1000 will match, and product name description, it will populate here. So one more record is coming, 2000. It's coming from the source, but 2000 is not there in the lookup table. So in this case, so 2000 automatically it will come to target here, the record. Okay, but what could be the product name or description? We will get null only. So that's the reason. So because for 2000, we do not have any product descriptions or product name. So that's the reason we'll get null value here, product name. So if I get values for these columns, and if I get null value for these 2 columns, then this particular join is called left outer join. Okay. So sometimes interview, they will ask this type of questions. You should know clearly. So what is this left outer join, all this, okay? Just I will take the lookup transformation. Let me connect to IICS. So is lookup table concept are same in all cloud environments like AWS, Azure, only related to IICS. Yeah. So lookup concept is same. For example, if you are going to work in Azure environment or AWS environment or Snowflake environment, all the concepts are same. ETL concepts are same. How the data is flowing from the source end. So what is the staging layer we are performing? Just we are landing the data. After that, we are doing the aggregations, right? Dimension table load, fact table load. So doing that aggregations, all this, then it will be consumed by reporting team, right? This concept is same across all the cloud. So whoever is using the BI business intelligence, this concept is same. The only thing is that the tool will be different. So we can do same kind of ETL process by using Azure also. Azure ADF we can do. Snowflake, yes, we can do. AWS we can do. And the other cloud also we can perform. Okay, GCP also by using BigQuery, we can do all this. And here, so first we will complete connected lookup. Just I'll go to this data integration. So I will take this table. So I hope you have already completed joiner transformation exercise. You should have complete idea about this table, T underscore employees underscore department, right? So I need the department name here, department name and location ID for all the employees. So just I'm truncating this table, truncate table, table name. So I do not have any data in the target. This is a source table. For each department ID, I need the department name. So what could be the lookup table? I'm going to look up departments table. Okay, this table. Okay, 80 and 80 lookup. So take the department name outside. And here, location ID outside. For connected lookup, for example, in Informatica IICS, if this is the source. So what is the source here? Employees table, right? Employees table. So what are the columns are there? You can take any table. For lookup also, yes, you need to have a common column. So starting from employee ID to department ID, I have all the columns, right? So department ID, employee ID to department ID, I have all the columns. It has all the columns, okay? I need, so here I need, so department name and location ID, right? So two way I can take. What is the way? Either I can go for joiner or lookup. So this time I'm going for the lookup, department underscore name, location underscore ID. These details I need. Okay. So here what I'm going to do, in Informatica IICS, we have to take the lookup here. So then we have to join like this, right? We'll take the column from here, we will match it, we will get the return put. But in IICS, we can take in the pipeline itself. Okay, so this way we can take pipeline lookup. So which table? It is departments table lookup. So what is the common column? So we will take all the columns to this lookup. This column we will join. It's nothing but department underscore ID. Here also we'll go for department ID. Then we'll have the department name and department location ID, right? Location, very simple. You join these two, so take the column outside. That's it. Okay, so this way we can take other columns we can take. So lookup is always left outer join. So we can perform non-equi join also. So this is the way we can take. And performance wise, which one will be better? Either lookup or joiner. See, it is based on the particular scenario. So how many records you have? Okay. So what is the join condition you are going to have? So what is the bigger table? smaller table. So those, based on those, it will vary. So when do we look up on source on target side? So when the table is available on both sides. Yeah. So if I want to compare the target data along with source data, yes, we will use target table lookup. So because sometimes the data is coming from the source, it may be already available in the target. So no need to do again transformation logic. If there is no insert or update logic, so why should I bring this data to target? Right, already data is available already here. So that time we will look up the target table. Okay. So we will see in detail. So connector lookup and joiner equi-join are same. So connector lookup, joiner. Okay, for example, sometimes interview they will ask, you need to connect heterogeneous sources, but you should not use joiner. How will you do? By using lookup only. Okay. So connector lookup, unconnected lookup. So both will perform similar to joiner, but unconnected lookup will go for different reasons that I will explain. Equi-join means the join condition, whatever here we are using, if it is equal condition, that is equi-join. If it is not equal condition, less than, greater than, these type of join conditions, then that is called non-equi-join. By using joiner transformation, we can perform only equi-join, but by using lookup, we can perform non-equi-join also. Okay. Is lookup is active or passive? Oh, okay. So wait for some time. These questions I will answer later because first I will complete lookup. Okay. So I hope you are clear. So this architecture you are clear, right? If you are clear, then I can go ahead and then take this lookup. For example, here, first I will take the connector lookup. So even if you are not able to understand, please stop me and ask me. I'll explain. Lookup is very important. Okay. M underscore connected lookup. Connected lookup. If you ask me, for connected lookup, do we need to have common column? Yes. Based on common column only, we can look up from some values. Otherwise, we cannot do. I'll go to source. Source we can take as it is the source table. It's coming from the source. But I need to get some lookup values for this. Department ID. For each employee, I need to get the department ID. So how can I take? Either I can go for source qualifier joiner, that is source joiner, here multiple object, or I can go for joiner, or I can go for lookup. So just you take transformation is called lookup transformation. So this lookup transformation, it is there in the pipeline. Okay, this is the pipeline, right? This is the pipeline, ETL pipeline. So how the water is flowing from source to target. Similarly, the data is flowing through the pipeline. Okay, this is called pipeline. So this is the connector lookup because it is there in the pipeline. Double click on the lookup. Let us open it. Go to see general. You can see unconnected lookup. So don't select it. As of now, it's a connected lookup. Go to lookup object. You take the lookup object. Okay. Lookup object is, which object is lookup object? Departments table is the lookup object. Where this departments table is available, it is available in the source connection itself. So select source connection or target connection. Wherever it is available, take that connection. Even if the data is available in the S3 file, yes, that also you can take. So we can take S3, BigQuery. So wherever you want to take, yes, you can take all this. So now I'll go to select. I'll select the lookup object. So what is the lookup object here? Departments table. So just to take this departments table, multiple match I will explain on Monday. So here advanced option also I will explain next sessions. So go to lookup condition. So what is the lookup condition? So here also we got the conflict. So have you seen this type of error in any of the previous transformation? What is the transformation? Do you remember? We have seen same kind of field name conflict. Where? Yes, exactly. It's a joiner transformation, right? Yes. See, this is what you should know all this. Even small concept also, if you practice it, so definitely it will be very easy for you to fix the issue in real time. Okay. Resolve field name conflict. Just go here, select source prefix. We can mention that source underscore or EMP table name underscore also. Click on the plus symbol here, take the lookup field. So what could be the join condition? Department ID. See here we have non-equi join also. Sometimes we will perform non-equi join. Normally, most of the time we will go for equi join only. Sometimes less than, okay, this column less than or equal to this column. So all this we'll have. Just we are taking equal, but joiner we cannot perform non-equi. So here we can perform non-equi join. So what is the common column? Department ID equal to department ID. So both data types should be same. If it is decimal, it should be a decimal. Okay. So normally most of the cases it will be decimal only. So then return field. So return field is nothing but the field which is available in lookup table. So if you take departments table, so how many fields are available? Department ID, department name, manager ID, location ID. So those 4 columns will be available here. So return field will have the lookup table columns. Okay. For example, this table, how many columns are there? Department ID, department name, manager ID, and location ID. So I will connect department ID from department ID. Then what columns I need here? Department ID will match. Then what else column I need? Department name, location ID I need from this table. Do I need this manager ID column from this table as of now? No. For example, in real-time project, lookup table contains hundreds of columns, but we are looking up only one column value. So then you can take, so that column alone. Remaining column, if you do not want from the lookup, just remove it. So why are you removing? If you ask me, whenever lookup is running, very first Informatica will take this table into a cache memory. Okay, so lookup will be taken into the cache memory. That means Informatica server. Okay, infra server. So cloud server, it will take this table caching. It will compare this value. It will produce the value here like this. But here, why we are removing the column? Because if I have hundreds of columns here unwantedly, it will create unnecessary lookup caching. The cache size will be more. So that's the reason we are removing unwanted columns. If you need the column, you can keep it here itself. Okay, just to remove. So here itself. So department ID will be pulled from source, right? Yeah, department ID is coming from source only. We are not going to take department ID from here, but I need to match it, right? Department ID from lookup, department ID from incoming field. So that is a condition we made it here. So that is the reason I'm asking you to practice SQL. These are the SQL concept only, joiner concept. So go to next, target, take the target table. Just very simple. So lookup is always left outer join. Truncate and load, field mapping. I'll do the smart map. See here all the columns from employees table. So this department ID is coming from both locations table and department table, but this column is from locations table. If you do not want from locations table, that is department table. Sorry, this column is from departments table, not location table. This column from department table. These columns are from employees table. So, but this department ID, if you need employees table, just to remove and you can take employees underscore department ID. Okay, save this. The lookup should be valid now. We will run it. Okay, just I'm running. So lookup is always left outer join. So how many records we are getting from the source? Yes, it will not filter out any record. We will get all the record here. Succeeded. All the 107 records has been loaded. So now we will check it in the target table. It should have loaded now. Department name and location ID. So this way it should have loaded. So can we take department ID from lookup table? Yes, we can take. We can take. So both are equal only, right? We'll get the same value. So it's matching, right? Matching only will get. See here, null value on the right hand side. It means it's a left outer join, right? So because this department ID is not matching in the lookup, but it's coming from the source. So that's the reason lookup is always perform. It will perform left outer join. But I want to make lookup is inner join. Sometimes interview they'll ask. Lookup is inner join. It means we have to filter out this record. Am I correct? Where can I filter this record? So can I use lookup filter here? So lookup filter, lookup source filter can I use? No, I should not use here. I have to use after lookup transformation filter. After lookup only I will get to know whether it is null or not, right? So in the filter, we have to filter out the department name. Wherever it is coming null, we have to filter out. So you have to go for advanced. The advanced department name is not null. So for that, we have to use not of is null of department name. So validate to be valid. Click OK. Then save. Run it. If I run, how many records previously we have? 107. So now it will load only 10. Okay, see here 106 records only has loaded. One record is filtered out. So because we have removed this null value. So this is also one of the interview questions. They will ask sometimes, how will you make lookup is inner join? Okay. So this is the way we have to make inner join. So whatever I'm saying interview questions, so definitely they will ask these type of questions only. So please make sure that you are noting down and then you are practicing it. Okay. But if I need only the finance department, purchasing department, what should I do? Yeah, here in the filter, we have to apply the filter condition. That's it. Okay. So if I apply same filter here, what will happen? If I apply this lookup object, so this is lookup object, right? Department underscore name equal to purchasing or finance. Okay, finance department. So this will be applied on this table, departments table. So here it will be applied where same condition. How many records it will take from the finance? How many record it will take from the lookup? Only one table. So that one table, one record only. This is one record. One record only it will take from the lookup table. So that will create here, and you will get all the record from the source. One record for finance department alone. We will get the values on the right hand side. Other department will get null value, right? Or we will not get other department. So do we get other departments to target, or we will get only finance department? Only finance department. Why? So why? Because we applied the null values filter. We applied department name is null filter, right? So that's the reason we are getting this one. If I did not use the filter, we will get all the values, all the 107 values, but only finance name will be populated. For other records, it will be populated with null. Since we have filtered out this one, this null values, it is not flowing to the target. Okay, so I hope you are clear. So this is what connected lookup transformation. Okay, so I will take another table also. Department underscore LOC locations. So what is this will do? So I need department information also, location information also. So how can I take? I have to go for one more lookup. Shall I do it here itself? So I will do it here itself. So I will take another lookup transformation. So I'll take the data from the first lookup and to the target. So open this lookup, second lookup to lookup object. So what is a lookup object? Locations table, right? So you remember joiner also, we have seen this joiner, locations table. We will look up locations table based on location ID. Resolve conflict is coming from source EMP underscore or DPT underscore. Okay, it is already there within EMP underscore. So we will take location ID from here, location ID from here. Both are matching. We will take other columns to target. Target, I need to take this table, not this table, underscore LOC, this table. To field mapping, the smart map. This EMP department is coming from source side employees table. These columns, department underscore column is coming from the departments table. These columns are coming from locations table. Okay, just to save this, run it. So this way we can perform n number of tables, but we need to have a common column. Clear? So we need to have a common column. So how these tables are joined? So employees table, departments table, locations table. So take department ID, department joiner, location ID from here, location ID from here, joiner. Then take whatever the column you want outside. So that is what we are going to perform here. Here we have 107 records. So now we will check whether it has been loaded or not. Yeah, it has loaded with. Okay, some null values. It's coming somewhere. Okay, we applied some filter condition, right? First lookup. We forgot to remove here, right? This filter condition. That's the reason only finance department we are getting the value. Okay, other departments we are getting null. So because source itself we are getting null, null will not be joined with any other column values. We are getting null only. Okay, save. Now run. 107 records loaded. Now we will check it here. Department name, everything is loaded, right? So any questions for connector lookup? So now you are clear, right? So whether lookup is active or passive. So by default, lookup is active or passive. It's a passive, but for some condition it will become active. Using filter condition, it become already active. No, lookup is I'll tell you. So lookup is active or passive. So that I have one scenario. I'll explain that, and I will multiple match also. I have the scenario. Lookup policy and multiple match, and lookup is active or passive. So those things I will explain Monday session. Okay, clear? Yes. So now we will have unconnected lookup. This unconnected lookup only you will get some doubts. First we will see what is unconnected lookup. Then we will see where it will be used. So unconnected lookup means the lookup will not be there in the pipeline. Okay, separately be there. We will take the same scenario. I have the employees table. I have the data for employees table here. For each and every employee, I need the department name and which location they are from, location ID. Where it is available? It is available in this departments table. Okay, for example, this particular department ID, department name is finance, and department location is 1700. These are the details. For connected lookup, by joining that by joining the common column, we can take n number of return port. For example, finance we can take return, location ID also we can take return in one single lookup transformation. For unconnected lookup, for one lookup transformation, we can take only one return port. How many return port? Only one return port. But I need two columns. Department name, location ID. So for that I have to use two lookup. Both are same table only. One time I'm looking up 100 I'm looking up, I'm taking finances department name. So after that same lookup table, looking up 100, then 1100 I'm taking as a return. Clear? Okay. So for example here, what is the lookup table? Lookup table is departments table. Am I correct? Departments table. This one I will take it like lookup 1. Okay. Lookup 1 is the lookup table. First lookup. Second lookup is I need to take location ID out of this same lookup table only, but this name I will put it like lookup 2. Okay, so lookup 2. First lookup table. So what are the columns will be available? Department underscore ID. Department underscore name. Location ID. Everything will be there. But I do not want location ID from the first one. I need only these two columns. Okay. Similarly here also, I'll take department ID and location ID here. Okay, department ID, location ID. So I need location ID as return, department name is return. So, but here lookup is unconnected one. So if you want to use lookup is unconnected, always we have to use one transformation called expression. So what is the transformation is called? Expression transformation. So in expression transformation, we will take all the columns from the source. Okay, like this. But I need what columns I need? Department name. So I'll put here department underscore name and location underscore ID. Okay, so location ID. This way I will take here department ID, right? But I need department name and location ID. So I will take one example here. Any one record I'll take here. This is the record. For this particular employee, I need what is the department name and location ID. So 100 I will take from this table. 100. This table, okay? I'll go to this table. To which record I need to match it? Same 100. So 100 here and 100 From here, I will match it, this 100 and this 100. I will take finance as the return. First one is finance as the return. Second one, similarly, for the same departments table, 100 and 100 I will match, but this time I will return 1700. Are you clear? Why? Why? Because one lookup, we can take only one port as return. So this table, from here, I need department name. So how can I go to this one? For example, if you see some old movies and all, they will have some currencies. So they will have the half of, and then they will keep that half currency to the next person, and they will exchange some goods, right? So this way here also. So data is coming from here 100. For this I need department name. But where should I go? So that we need to inform this particular person. Okay. In order to take the department name, go to lookup one. Okay. So that way. So how can I do? Colon LKP. So wherever in the expression transformation, if you are seeing colon LKP, it means we are doing the unconnected lookup. Okay. Dot lookup transformation name. Here lookup transformation name is LKP1. Within bracket, what is the passing field from here? From here I'm passing department ID. That's it. Okay. So this is we have to write. In order to get location ID, similarly we have to do, but only one changes. Do you know what is the changes? So instead of LKP1, we have to take LKP2, right? But same column. Okay, so where it will take this 100, first one, not location ID, same department ID. See here, same department ID only we have to pass. One time we have to take department name as return. One time we have to take location ID as the return. Clear? That's what I'm explaining clearly here, because you will get confused, right? So in order to understand this lookup, it's very simple only. If you practice one or two, it's very simple. Send this 100 to, where should I send this 100? Send this 100 to here. How can I send? That is what we mentioned. Lookup one, it will go here. So it will make in underscore department ID. In underscore department ID. This field we have to create it. This 100 it will be passed here. This 100 and this 100 will match. This will be returned. Okay. Similarly here also in underscore department ID. So this one we will match. This location ID, we will take it as a return. Where it will be returned? It will be returned to this one because we put location ID 2. So this is a lookup 2. Okay. So returning department name and location ID using department ID as a common column. Yes, exactly. It is very similar to connected lookup, but here we are making unconnected. Why we are making unconnected, I'll explain after this. Okay, so this is the way we will do the lookup. I hope you are clear. If you clear on this particular diagram, then unconnected lookup is very, very simple. Okay, we will do the same thing. Just listen. Whatever I explained. So that is what I'm going to do now. I'll make m underscore unconnected lookup. I will take source table as employees table. For unconnected lookup, so which transformation is mandatory? Expression transformation is the mandatory. Exactly. Okay. You are clear then. So I will take expression here. In the expression, what is the formula you have to write? How many columns are needed? 2 columns. One is department name, O underscore DEPT underscore name. It is a string column. I will make 100 or 1000, whatever it may be. Configure it. So how can I configure? First, you can configure lookup and then you can configure here. So anything is fine. We'll take one more column also. O underscore location ID decimal and this way. Okay. So here expression we can write after that also. Okay. So this is the one we are writing. First, I need department name. First table we have to take here, right? What is the table? Lookup table. Take that lookup. One. Similarly, one more. So one lookup for returning department ID. Sorry, department name. Another one is location ID. Go to this lookup, open it. Lookup name. I can put LKP1. Make it like unconnected lookup. Then the input and output will be disabled like this. It was there previously. Now it has been removed. And you can take this table, lookup object. It's nothing but departments table. It is there in the source connection. Select the source table. So it can be a flat file also. Select departments and remove unwanted columns. Lookup condition. So what is the lookup condition here? So lookup condition is we have to take department ID from here, department ID from incoming field. Do we have any incoming field? No. Then we have to create a incoming field. Go to incoming field, create one field here, in underscore department ID. That is the one we created here. Okay, just we have to create it. No need to mention the data type. Now go to lookup condition, make it a condition here. It will automatically, it will take, if it is decimal, this is also decimal only. Clear? Okay, lookup condition, wherever it is coming, this is coming from expression transformation. This is the field from departments table. Both will match. Okay, so then it will be returned. For example, in the return field, I'm just matching department ID. I'm returning this port. Return port we can take only one. See here, it's like a radio button. We cannot take more than one port as return. Do we need this manager ID and location ID? No. These two columns are not needed. We can remove it. Okay, we can remove it. That's it. Go to expression, first column. So if you go to built-in functions, last option lookup automatically will be there LKP1. See here, it is all automatically creating the formula colon LKP dot lookup transformation 1. Within bracket we need to put whichever the field we are sending, but this field is from lookup. Which field we are sending? Lookup field, department ID. It should be valid. Clear? Similarly for next column also, but we did not create. I'll tell you how to create it. Okay, next column also I put. As of now it will not be validated. So now I will go to this one. Don't forget to change LKP to or whatever the name you are keeping, keep it and same name you have to give here. Okay, if you forget to change the name and you are giving this particular name, then it will not be referenced. Go to lookup here, open it, unconnected lookup. Incoming field is same department ID, right? In underscore department ID. Lookup object, same departments table. Go to lookup condition, Similar way, there is no changes. Return field. This time I'm removing these two columns because unnecessarily, if you are keeping the columns, it will take a lot of memory, cache memory. Department name and manager ID I do not want. I want location ID is the return. So don't forget to select this return. If you are forget to select the return, then this value will not be loaded to the target. Just you select unwanted column, remove it. Department ID, location ID. Okay. Now go and validate the expression. It should be validated now. Lookup 2 is supposed to be location object. No, right? See, this is employees table. It's coming from the source. Which table you are looking up? Departments table only, right? Employees ID, department ID. These two matching. Finance, I'm taking first one return. Same table only I'm matching. This table department ID, this table department ID. I'm taking location ID as the return, not locations table. Why? Why? Because I told right, we can return only one port. That's the reason we have used 2 times, but same table only. Got it? If you need location details, then you have to go for locations table. For example, you need the country name or any other columns, then you have to go for locations table. Clear? That's what you have to practice more. Go to target. So target table. So target connections. If you do 2 to 3 times practice, then you will get to know. So underscore, yeah, this is the table. Truncate target table, field mapping, do smart map. See here, O underscore department name, O underscore location ID. Save this. And I'm just truncating this table to show you that, okay, this our unconnected lookup only loading that. There is no data as of now. So just I'm running. See here, has been loaded. I got one question. See, same thing you have done in connected lookup also. Then unconnected lookup also doing the same. Why you are using unconnected lookup instead of connected? Yes, for this scenario is same. Okay. For example, I hope you are clear on this. So are you clear? Are you clear what is unconnected lookup? When do we use unconnected lookup? That I will tell you. But are you clear on unconnected lookup? How to use unconnected? How many port we can return per lookup in unconnected lookup? In connected lookup, how many port we can return? In connected lookup, we can return n number of port, many, okay? But unconnected lookup, only one. Okay, we can do multiple return also, multiple port return also in unconnected lookup. So that I will explain Monday. First, we have to understand this one. Okay, I got good question. This can be done by using connected lookup itself. Why you are making complicated and you are doing the unconnected lookup? Yes, correct. See, you are getting one scenario. Okay, one scenario like you have 1 million record from the source. From the 1 million record from the source. You need to, out of 1 million record, okay, only 10K record doesn't have product name. It means the product ID is coming from the source. Product name also it's coming from the source. Product ID, product name it's coming. But out of 1 million record, 10K record doesn't have the product name. It has null values. So you are getting some requirement. If null value comes from the source, fill it up in the mapping. That is one condition. How will you fill? Are you going to use connected lookup? If you use connected lookup, it will take all the record to the lookup. 1 million record also it will go here. It will connect, will get the product name. All the 1 million record will go. Instead, we can use unconnected lookup. We can write one filter condition in the expression, not filter condition. We can write one condition. What is the condition? If, okay, is null of product name. Okay, if is null of product name, then lookup. Okay, if you are getting null value from here, you go and lookup colon lkp dot lkp1 bracket product ID. Am I correct? Yes, we will get product name. Else, if is null of this one, it will go here. Else, product name itself. So how many records it will do the lookup? It will look up only 10K record instead of 1 million record. Are you clear? This is a condition based lookup. Okay, if this condition meets, you go on lookup. Otherwise, don't look up. Okay, condition based lookup. Clear? Okay, one more scenario. So you have some conditions. You have to look up this table or this table. Two tables you have to look up. How will you look up? If the person's salary is greater than 5,000, go and look up 5,000 or 50,000. Go and look up this table. Else, for department ID, go and look up this table. Is it possible by using connected lookup? Is it possible to make two different table lookup by using connected lookup? No, right? That we can do it in the unconnected lookup. Got it now? When do we use unconnected lookup? So unconnected lookup we can do by using condition based lookup. This condition, and one more thing for reusability. For example, this is the source. This is one pipeline, this is another pipeline, this is another pipeline, multiple pipeline we are doing the transformation logic. So here also one table looking up, here same table looking up, here same table looking up, same table looking up. Okay. If you are writing connected lookup, multiple times you have to write the lookup. It will create multiple catching. Instead, you can create only one unconnected lookup. You can write the formula wherever you want to. Okay. So just one time you can do this. It will reduce the lookup catching size also. For lookup reusability, we will go for unconnected lookup, but mostly for condition based lookup. Okay, this condition meets, you do lookup, else don't do that. If this condition meets, you look up this table, else another table. So that way, if you want to perform lookup, we can go for unconnected lookup. So are you clear now? What is unconnected lookup? Why do we need unconnected lookup? See, this scenario, we should have done connected lookup itself by using only one lookup. But to explain unconnected lookup, how it will work, I explain this. Okay, if you arrange it, the lookup transformation will go in front, similar to our Informatica PowerCenter. Any questions on lookup? Will you do unconnected lookup for this table? I have department name, location ID, second two columns, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many lookup transformations are needed to do this? By using unconnected lookup. Connected on, we did it. How many? Yes, exactly 6. Correct. I think now you are clear, right? Still, we have sessions on lookup. On Monday, I will explain the complex one. Okay. more. How to look up flat files, how to make a multiple return port, lookup policy and multiple match. All this I'll explain on Monday. But now if you have any questions on lookup or previous transformation, please feel free to ask your questions. I will explain. Is the lookup on a static catch or a dynamic catch? By default, lookup is static catch. So how can we pass a dynamic input values for unconnected lookup? Where you want to pass dynamic value? So if you want to pass any dynamic value to any transformation, you have to use parameter only. Parameter concept I will take later, but dynamic value means parameter only or from a table only. The connected lookup also takes the expression and filter transformation, then will load into target. See, connected lookup expression is not mandatory. You can use expression transformation, but it is not mandatory. But unconnected lookup, expression transformation only we will write the logic, right? But connected lookup, no need to use expression. See here, are we using any expression? No. Expression for you can use it for different purpose, different transformation logic. But unconnected lookup expression is mandatory. Most of the config file are written in .param file format in Informatica. Yes. Any changes in lookup considering IICS and PowerCenter? No. No changes. Monday, if I'm going to explain that, you will come to know one changes are there. So lookup active, if lookup is active means we cannot connect, but in IICS we can connect, but other than that everything same. So do we alias a table only in join? So what is the use of aliasing a table? So aliasing table is nothing but okay, you are giving a different name, that's it, right? While making a joining, if this much table name was there, just you can make it like A. Just A is nothing but A dot the column name, right? You can put here. Column alias is the table alias is not mandatory. So instead of making every time table name, the full name dot column name, we can put A dot column name here, right? So that's the reason we are making alias name. Combining lookup and joiner, can we see? So when we go for joiner, so even with lookup can be achieved. Yeah, lookup mostly we can use anywhere in the pipeline. If you want to connect it, you can use lookup. Okay. But if you want to do in the source, then go for joiner. But sometimes you will find performance issue with the joiner. Then that time you can use lookup. Sometimes performance issue in the lookup. So that time you use joiner also. Still, I haven't completed lookup. So once I completed lookup catching, lookup policies, all this, you will get to know all this clearly. So whatever we have completed today, please complete that. So then you will get to know clearly. Then Monday I will answer all your lookup related questions, advanced questions. Okay. So what is lookup filter and filter transformation? What is the difference? Those things I'll explain.